Hi, my name is Laura, and my Wednesday room, routine is: on Monday I get up at 5 in the morning. I brush my teeth and then I take a bath. Then I get dressed and leaving the house at 5:55. I get to the station and take a bus. My trip lost on hours and 30 minutes where I get to the station in Barranquilla. I take a bus that take me to the university and I arrive for my class at 8 in the morning with late 2 hours and 30. Where I finish my class, I to the bus stop and wait for my bus to pass. Then I get to the station and go back to Sabana Larga, where I get to home. I have lunch, and where I finish lunch, I go to the bed and wait a few minutes for my ordering class. They start at 10:30 in the afternoon my class, and at 4:30, and then I start doing my homework until 5:30 in the afternoon. I get up and see what I can make dinner for my little sister. I spend about an hour in the kitchen. When we finish dinner it's about 17. I wash the dishes, and when I finish I go to bed. I watch TikTok for a while. I get up to wash my mouth and I go to sleep at about minute 30 at night. On Wednesday I wake up at about 10:30 in the morning. I wash my mouth and tenth I prepare breakfast. What the dessert take a bath. Where I get out, I get dressed and I go to prepare lunch. Where I finish, I wait for my sister to arrive for school at 2 in the afternoon. I send her and we have lunch together. Where we finish, I watch the dessert at about 3 o'clock. I start to do some work, and after an hour I go to be to wash my cell phone to a weird. I get to the prepared dinner for us, or I finish it about 7 o'clock at night. I then we have dinner and we finish at 17. I wash the dessert when I finish to go back to bed to wash the cell phone. Unit meaning 30 I get up to wash the mouth. I start praying and then I go sleep. Thursday I get at 4 in the morning. I wash my mouth. I go to the take a bath. I get dressed and leave house at from 50. My dog take me to the station. When I get there and I take the bus. I get to Barranquilla and take the bus. I arrive at the university university at 6:30. I go to the classroom to wait for the class to start. Where the class and I go to look there will be to wait for noon. There is the 12:30. I go to the half lunch on the back to the university. I go to look 11 to wait for 5:50 to start my next class. I wait for it to at 6:30. I go to the bus stop. I wait for my bus. I arrive to the station and take the bus that corresponds to me, where I arrive to Zona Larga in the about 9:30 o'clock. I arrive to my house. I have dinner there. I go to my room, the homework, and I stay until 12 o'clock. Where I finish, I go to the bathroom and watch my month. I go to bed. I play. I go at the. I go to bed to sleep. On Thursday, I get up again at 4 o'clock. I'm the same routine as almost every day. I brush my teeth, take a bath, I get dressed and go out to catch the bus. Etc. I arrive at the university for my 7 o'clock class like every Tuesday. After the class and I go to clock the Tuesday and I sleep for a while. Where I wake up, I click my cell phone until the 3 in the afternoon, where I have lunch. Where I finish lunch, I go to block 11 to wait for my class, where it's 10 o'clock. I go to the class only for 30. I take the bus to the station. I get to Zona Larga. When I get home, I enter a remote class and at the same time prepare dinner. When it's really is call my sister to have dinner together. Where we finish dinner, I watch there's dessert. I go up to room to listen to the rest of the class, where the class and I go to bed. I watch my cell phone for about 10 minutes. I get up to brush my teeth, that I start to pray, and where I finish to the sleep. On Thursday, I get up at 9 o'clock, wash my mouth, pick up the dirty clothes and their put. I in the washing machine, prepare breakfast, tidy my room. There in the spread of the clothes trained and put in the another bag of clothes. Finish tidying my room. There I finish prepare lunch, where I wait for my sister to arrive at 2 o'clock and finish washing. Where my sister arrived, we have lunch. I watch this air. There I start doing clothes until 5 o'clock and go make dinner. Where I finish a clan my sister for dinner. I watch The dessert I gone bed to work my cell phone, and until about 11 o'clock I get up to brush my teeth. I go to bed again. I play and go sleep, and I the end of my work.